So do you remember when Stonebwoy said at the African Prosperity Dialogue that streams doesn't pay much in some part of the world? And a lot of people was coming for Stonebwoy. Let's listen to Vic Mensa, who has stayed in abroad and do all his music abroad. Let's listen to what he says about streams.
From now on?
You know, for some projects, I mean, some projects I want to be available to the masses. You know what I'm saying? So different projects cost different amounts to make.
Yeah.
And also, like, streaming is the marketplace. You know what I mean? That's where people are listening to music. If it doesn't go on streaming to the masses, it doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? So if you want something to be heard by the masses, you go to streaming. I just think as artists, it's like, you know, we have to seek out, invent different avenues to feed our families. Because at the end of the day, can't nobody feed their family with, you know, $4,000 per million streams split between all involved parties, producers, samples, labels, managers.
I mean, because, that matter means there's nothing.
There's nothing left.
There's nothing
you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do massive amounts of streams. You know what I mean? So I think it's just finding new models, whatever that may be. You know what I mean? A$AP Rocky did a new thing recently that was real cool where he like partnered with an app called Built that lets people make a payment for his album and use that $15 towards like their rent or their light bill or something like that. You know what I mean? So just finding
creative ways,
whatever you got to do to figure it out to find a new avenue. Merchandise is always going to be something that artists can eat from. Yeah. Performances will always be something that artists can eat from. But at a base level, going from a time when you pay an artist $12 for their album to a time when you pay a corporation $12 for all albums ever, the artist is the only one that can lose.
Yeah.
You know, the consumer is going to get the music.
Yeah.
You know, but still got to eat. Yeah. Goddamn red beans and You ain't going to give me this, but
we are really throwing down on this.
I know, man.
I'm sweating from you. I'm getting shiny. I'm like,
no.
So guys, you heard that all. So was Stonebwoy lying when he says stream doesn't pay much in some part of the world? He even gave some examples, and he heard what Vic Mensa said. As an artist, you need to get different avenues of getting money. If you focus on the streams, the consumer will be satisfied, but the artist will be broke. Stonebwoy never lies. Beam nation to the world, one God to the whole, I say. My point.